morning cinnamon sprinkle might be hiding a dangerous secret. The FDA has just revealed that 16 popular cinnamon brands contain alarming levels of lead, a toxic metal linked to serious health issues. But here's where it gets even more concerning. This isn't the first time cinnamon has been in the spotlight for lead contamination. In a recent update, the Food and Drug Administration added 4 more brands to its growing list of ground cinnamon products with elevated lead levels. This brings the total to 16 brands, including names like HAETAE, Roshni, Durra, and Wise Wife. The FDA warns that prolonged exposure to these products could lead to increased lead levels in the blood, posing a potential health risk. Should we be worried about our spice racks? The FDA has urged all but one of these companies to voluntarily recall their products, and 10 out of the 16 brands have already complied. If you have any of these cinnamon brands in your pantry, the FDA advises disposing of them immediately. Here's the full list of affected brands and their lead levels in parts per million. Roshni, 2.268 ppm. HAETAE, 4.60 ppm. Durra, 2.44 ppm. Wise Wife, 2.49 ppm. Jiva Organics, 2.29 ppm. Super Brand, 7.68 and 6.60 ppm. Asli, 2.32 ppm. Chilar, 3.75 and 7.01 ppm. Marcum, 2.22 and 2.14 ppm. SWAD, 2.89 ppm. Supreme Tradition, 2.37 ppm. Compania Indillor Orientale, 2.23 ppm. ALB Flavor, 3.93 ppm. Shahzada, 2.03 ppm. Spice Class, 2.04 ppm. La Frontera, 2.66 ppm. This isn't an isolated incident. Cinnamon has a history of lead contamination, and experts like Brian Ronholm from Consumer Reports explain that it can absorb lead from contaminated soil or pick it up during processing and packaging. And this is the part most people miss. The FDA has been actively investigating lead in cinnamon for years. In 2023, they traced lead poisoning in hundreds of children back to contaminated applesauce pouches containing cinnamon. Despite these efforts, lead continues to surface in cinnamon products, raising questions about the effectiveness of current regulations. While the FDA works to protect consumers, it's facing its own challenges, including recent staffing cuts. This begs the question: are we doing enough to ensure our food supply is safe? Lead exposure is no small matter. The FDA emphasizes that there's no safe level of lead consumption. Prolonged exposure, especially in children, can lead to developmental issues, learning disabilities, and behavioral problems. Adults aren't immune either, facing risks like high blood pressure, heart disease, and kidney damage. So, what can you do? Start by checking your spice cabinet against the FDA's list. Stay informed about food recalls, and consider reaching out to brands to inquire about their safety practices. Is the cinnamon in your kitchen safe? And what more should be done to prevent lead contamination in our food? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This is a conversation we all need to have.